Hello my gems, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you guys how I achieve these bomb jumbo rope twists on my own at home in less than 2 hours. So stay tuned to see what products I use and the hack I use to be able to get this look popping in less than 2 hours. Stay tuned. In order to prepare my hair for this protective style, I did wash and decondition it as well as stretch it to make sure that it was nice and easy to work with. Now I'm going to go ahead and start to part my hair. I will be using the Shine and Jam on my parts to make sure the parts are super nice and neat, and to make sure that the knotless twists have a very sleek, defined look to them. So I'm going to take my comb and going to be parting it in sections, starting off in the very back section. And with this style, I am going to be using rubber bands, so make sure that you soak the rubber bands in your favorite oil of choice just to make sure that the rubber bands don't cause any breakage to your hair. I'm going to be using the Free Tress Braid 301 hair. This is pre-stretched braiding hair, and as you can see, I chose to have the ombre color look for my style. So first I'm going to take a section and split it in half. Then I'm going to take the braiding hair and place it right between. Then I'm going to take the rubber band that was pre-soaked in the oil and I'm going to tie it around my hair. So I'm careful not to actually tie it around the braiding hair as well, because the braiding hair needs to be loose to create that faux knotless look. So then I'm going to take the braiding hair and then divide my hair as well into 2 sections, and I'm actually going to start twisting my hair as if you were doing a bantu knot, but twisting it and combining it into the braiding hair. As you're doing the 2-strand twist motion downward, you want to make sure to keep each individual section tight. So as you can see, each time as I loop it around, I'm doing that twisting action to each individual section, and that's what's really going to create that rope look and what's going to prevent the hair from poofing up or frizzing up as you would see with a normal 2-strand twist. So this is truly what helps to create that rope look and make sure that it looks nice and neat. I do apply a little bit of the Shine and Jam to my fingertips as I am blending it in with the braiding hair. Once I get to all the braiding hair, I no longer use the Shine and Jam, just to make sure that it does look very nice and natural. Looking back, the roots of this particular section do look a little looser than I would prefer, so I would recommend making sure that when you're putting a rubber band on, make it as tight as you can make it without it being, of course, uncomfortable, because the tighter it's going to be up front is what's going to make sure that your twists look as fresh as long as possible. So definitely recommend you taking that tool from me and what I didn't do in this particular section. And as you see, as I move forward to the next sections, I do definitely make it tighter. So as we move on to the next section, I am applying the Shine and Jam again to my part, and I did do the whole back section on my own off camera just to kind of get a really nice feel of it, since this is the first time that I am doing this style. So now that I feel like I have a better rhythm, I want to show you guys another section just to make sure that you too understand exactly the best tips and tricks that you can use to achieve this look. You want to make sure that you are pulling this section kind of tight, not too tight that it's going to make your hair hurt, but tight enough because you want it to, one, have that natural knotless look, and 2, you won't want it to loosen and then start looking old quicker. So I am doing the very same thing I did in the last section, where I am twisting the hair into the braiding hair for each individual section, and then I'm going to do the 2-strand twist motion downward, making sure once again to keep it nice and tight. So as you can see, the rope twists and it doesn't have that big poofy look like normal 2-strand twist would, and I'm going to do that all over my head. So applying the Shine and Jam, making sure the part is nice and neat. If you don't care about parts being specifically nice and neat, you can definitely choose not to use as much or not use it at all, or just kind of freehand the parts. But I'm doing the exact same steps in each section of the hair, just especially making sure that I am doing that rope twist action to get that rope twist look. So this is what you don't want to do. So as you're twisting and you see that it's not creating that rope look immediately, that means that you're just twisting in the wrong direction. So instead of twisting clockwise, I decided to twist counterclockwise on this style on this side of my head, and it came out looking good. So if you see that happening, just start over, because that means that you're just twisting in the wrong direction. So now I'm just going to continue to do the twist amongst the rest of my hair. So in the front, I'm doing a little swoop action here just to make sure that this was looking popping with them baby hairs. You see them? And I'm just going to continue to twist each individual section, making sure that they're nice and neat. Okay, twists are looking good. So for the final steps of the process, just to make sure that the twists stay nice and frizz free, I am going to be using some mousse. I'm using Aunt Jackie's Frizz Patrol mousse, really just to kind of set the twist here. As you probably see with all braiders, as they're doing styles, they make sure to seal it with the mousse. Then I'm going to be using some hot water just to seal the ends to make sure that they'll unravel. This hair is actually heat resistant. It's actually made to be able to seal at the ends, specifically using this method. Then just going to use a towel to dry off that excess water here and make sure that the excess water don't burn my back, Jack. And just finally laying those baby hairs down. And here is the final look. So as you can see, I had these jumbo twists. I did this in less than 2 hours, and I got that knotless look without you even knowing that I used the rubber bands. So I love, love, love how this style came out. I love how lightweight it is, how free-flowing it is, and I actually really love the color of this ombre look to give it a little pop. So if you guys are new to doing your own protective styles at home, I definitely recommend trying out this style, especially for the individuals who are not that confident in their braiding capabilities just as yet. So if you like this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when new videos become available on my channel, and follow me on social media at 2BRuby. And thanks for watching. Until next time, bye my gems!